Good afternoon, everyone. I am coming to you from a remote location here for our PDC meeting. And I hope to give you a little bit of a flipped meeting here for about 4 or 5 minutes. And then the actual meeting will take place with Laura Stegman facilitating that meeting. So prior to the meeting, would ask that you, if you're interested, review the May PDC meetings from last year. Those are on the district website under our PDC committee page. An FYI item, FYI that for the mentors and mentees, they've always kept a separate log, and it really makes sense that they just use one log. We'll have them use the PDC clock hours. So that's that PDC clock hours that we collect at the end of the school year. Just know that mentors and mentees were given the direction to just keep one log and to add those mentor-mentee hours into their PDC clock hours log. During the meeting, I would ask that you're prepared to share your August 22nd plans for that early release here just in a few days. So hopefully you're not still coming up with plans, but if you are, the time is near to finalize those. So be prepared to share those with our PDC team. We'll have a lot of freedom, flexibility, open opportunity for buildings to really direct their own PD this first part of the year. So if you have some building level goals that you're really interested in pursuing, I would encourage you to plan those out in this first part of the year. We have a number of things that will really direct us from a district directive for PDC as we move through the second part of the year. Things like interim assessments for the MAP and EOCs that we'll want to work together through. Things like the SL 365, our Student Learning 365 program, the DESE's Digital Library, the Educator Growth Toolbox, a number of things. But so if there's some things at the building level that you want to focus on and explore this first semester as a PDC team in your building, I'd really encourage you to explore those at that time. We're starting our plans for October 27th, so that full day PD, I'd encourage you all to submit ideas, to start brainstorming ideas. Erin Lawson, our district technology coach, she'll be working with, she's already started to work with a vendor that might be able to provide us with some opportunities that day. We will not have, for our PDC team, we will not be planning a beginning teacher workshop this year. We've been on a every other year cycle, so we'll start with that next year and look to deliver that next year. With the IAC team, I shared that our SIP and our CSIP, our CSIP will be, of course, that's our 2013 through 18 CSIP. If you remember, you were part of the team that met at the High School Performance Center, and we revised and rewrote our district plan. We will go on an every other year kind of cycle as we move through this 5-year plan of how we will revise that. So in year 1, we reflected, we planned, we wrote, we reviewed with a committee to develop that 5-year plan. This year in year 2, we will reflect, plan, and edit through IAC, PDC, our administrators. Year 3, we'll meet again as a committee, and just like we did in year 1, we'll come back in year 4 with just kind of the maintenance, the review, the reflect, the plan, and the editing. And then in that 5th year, of course, we'll be wrapping that up and moving into a new 5-year cycle. The next meeting will be September 10th at 2:40. We look this year to have a goal of about 20% of the meeting being focused on FYI kinds of things, and about 80% of the time we spend together to truly be engaged. And so that's what this meeting here will be about. Erin Lawson is going to lead you through some big campus. The idea with that is that as a PDC team, you guys become experts in the building at some of the different initiatives that are going on. And so we really want to get you comfortable and some time to work on Big Campus. So Erin's going to lead that. She might have a few other things planned. And then you can then become an additional resource in your building for that. If you have ideas for things for us to do in upcoming PDC meetings, shoot them my way. I've got a list of ideas, but most likely you guys have better ideas than I do. So I'd love to see that. Again, our hope is that the time we spend together can truly be engaging in some work and work sessions. One last thing about our upcoming meeting in September. We will have our PD plan, professional development plan, that's presented to the board in September. We will review that as a group before it's presented there in September. Finally, Laura will welcome new members, and welcome to you that are new members to this PDC team. Laura, like I said, will send you out I'll get you the agenda, and Laura will facilitate that meeting. Thank you, and I'll introduce you to the reason why I'm home. Jackson! Hey, little buddy. So this is little Jackson. He's a little fella, and he's home with Daddy for a few days. So enjoy your PDC meeting, and I'll be changing some diapers and giving some bottles. Bye, everybody. Oh.